Tottenham Hotspur suffered a disappointing 2-1 defeat at the hands of Leicester City at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The home team hoped to capitalize on their recent good form, but they couldn't break through Leicester's resilient defense. The Foxes, on the other hand, were decisive on the counter-attack and took their chances when they came. The result leaves Tottenham in a precarious position in the Premier League table. Tottenham started the match on the right foot and dominated possession in the early minutes. However, they couldn't create clear goal-scoring opportunities. Leicester City, on the other hand, were content to sit back and withstand the pressure. They were happy to let Tottenham have the ball in their own half and look to hit them on the counter. Leicester City took the lead against the run of play in the 23rd minute. A quick counter-attack caught Tottenham off guard, and Jamie Vardy was on hand to put the ball past Hugo Lloris. The goal gave Leicester a much-needed boost, and they started to grow into the game. Tottenham responded well to going behind and equalized just before halftime. Richarlison, who had been a constant threat to Leicester's defense, headed in a cross from Pedro Porro. It was a deserved goal for the Brazilian, who had been Tottenham's best player in the first half. The second half was much more contested, with both teams creating chances. However, it was Leicester who took the lead again in the 70th minute. A poor pass from Porro was intercepted by Harvey Barnes, who went alone before crossing the ball for Bilal El Khanous to slot into the empty net. Despite the disappointing result, there were some positives for Tottenham. Richarlison was excellent throughout and scored a good goal. Rodrigo Bentancur was another bright spark in midfield, while Son Heung-min was unlucky not to score. For Leicester, Vardy rolled back the years with a magnificent performance up front. He led the line well and scored his goal with aplomb. Barnes was also a constant threat down the left wing and was unlucky not to score himself. The result leaves Tottenham in 6th place in the Premier League table while Leicester climbs to 13th. Tottenham will look to bounce back from this defeat when they travel to face Aston Villa next weekend. Leicester, on the other hand, hopes to build on this victory when they host Brentford. The result is a blow to Tottenham's hopes of finishing in the top 4 this season. They are now 5 points behind 4th-placed Manchester United, although they have a game in hand. Leicester, on the other hand, will be delighted with the 3 points as they look to move away from the relegation zone. The match was a reminder of the fine margins in the Premier League. Tottenham will be disappointed not to have taken anything from the game, but they can take solace in their performance. They created enough chances to win the match but were simply not clinical enough in front of goal. Tottenham manager Antonio Conte hopes his team can learn from their mistakes and come back stronger in their next match. Leicester manager Brendan Rodgers will be pleased with his team's performance and hopes they can build on this result in the coming weeks.